Hi everyone, Tom from Print Kitchen here. We're going to have a look at how to use the dabbers from your kit to apply ink to the pieces of foam, and then we'll have a go at printing. For this you're going to need the following: your piece of foam, a flat surface to ink onto. This is a square from a cardboard cereal box, a wooden spoon, ink from your kit, an ink dabber, a blank piece of paper or card, and some towels or rags, kitchen roll, something like that, ready for cleanup. I'd advise you to have your sink clear and ready so you can wash your hands as we go along. So here we have our square of cardboard from the cereal packet. It's glossy, it won't hold on to the ink. Got your dabber. You'll see, if you've watched the polystyrene video, you'll know this, but they've got a top knot, and that's the bit we're going to hold. Now, you don't want to be scooping or sliding through the ink. You just want a little bit on the bottom of the dabber, and then you're just going to splodge it up and down. That sound, kind of sticky sound, is what we're going for. Now, you don't want to completely coat the dabber. You don't want too much ink in one go. You're going to lightly transfer the ink onto the foam. You'll see your picture will reveal itself as you go along. This is the one we used in the other video, just to test out some shapes, really, to see what textures we can create. We used a fork, a key, Lego bricks, lots of Lego bricks, some metal rings from the kitchen drawer, some old key rings, and a rectangular domino from those domino stacker sets from the kids' room. Just going to go right over pretty lightly, start lightly. If you go too heavy, you'll splodge so much ink onto the foam, you'll fill in the gaps. And that's what you need, the gaps, because you want these troughs, these lines shapes and lines you've cut in and pressed in, they're going to be negative space in your print. That's how you're going to get the form, otherwise you're just going to end up with a blue rectangle. So go all over that, and then we'll have a go at printing. So we have our inked foam in place. We have our piece of paper, our wooden spoon. I've been off and washed my hands, by the way, so that I don't have too much fresh ink. If you have ink on your fingers, as soon as you start handling your paper or your card, you'll leave a nice trail of fingerprints. So you're going to want to get this paper down cleanly. So get it in position, right over. Apply the pressure from your hands there. If you start moving the paper around, you'll get a smudgy design. So I want to try and get a bit of clean design here. Use the back of your spoon to work in circles. Just to apply a bit of pressure. You don't want to go too hard because you'll squish the foam and you'll end up with a blue rectangle again. Just enough pressure there. You'll see white lines starting to appear on the back of the paper if you're using sort of thin printer paper like this. Using thicker paper, you'll have a sneaky peek underneath as you go along. So small circles all the way over. Now you can have a sneaky peek if you keep the pressure on with one hand. Have a little look. Yeah, that's coming along. So roll it back down. Check this side. Pressure on the piece with this hand. Lift with your other hand. Oh yes, and when you're ready, nice clean lift off. You'll see all of those shapes printed out. And again, remember in the other videos we spoke about drawing on the polystyrene and on the foam, that your picture will come out mirrored, which you can see here. So each element has come out the other way around. You can see we've got the key in there, got the lines from the fork, the Lego. You can actually see the foam's taken the Lego symbol really well. That's come out quite nicely. So you can get a good amount of detail. You can see I've intentionally done some lighter areas here and tried to get more saturation of colour in other areas. I did that just by inking again, so don't try and put more ink on in one go. Same layer all over, and if you want a darker patch, more saturation of colour, put more ink, do another layer of ink and keep doing layers up until you're happy with it. So you can see a little heavier here, this has come out. Makes me think of x-rays actually around here. So that's that. If you've got comments, questions, comment on the video, send us a message, we're happy to help. If you'd like any other videos, let us know. Once you've created some pictures, some prints, we'd love to see them, so tag Print Kitchen or Made in Ashford online so we can see your wonderful work.